Volunteerism empowers individuals to find their purpose and to take their passion and turn it into meaningful change. It is a time to celebrate volunteer service and the power of volunteers to come together to tackle tough challenges and to build stronger, more resilient communities. This week, we will introduce you to District 11 volunteers who engage with our students in a variety of ways. They represent the more than 19,000 volunteers who tutor high school students in our tutoring centers, engage with our students reading at our elementary schools, provide classroom enrichment programs, coach athletic teams, accompany our choirs, judge science fair projects, and the list could go on and on. President George H.W. Bush, founder of the Points of Light Foundation, said, "The solution to each problem that confronts us begins with an individual who steps forward and who says, 'I can help.' If that is you, we encourage you to go to the D11 Engage website and find a way to step forward and say, 'I'm ready to help.'"
Yeah, after I retired, I was looking for something to do in the way of volunteering that would feed forward and use some of my skills. So I went over to the D11 offices, and as I was filling out the paperwork to apply to be a volunteer, I wrote down engineering, in their career, and they said, "Can you tutor math?" And I said, "Well, I can try." And so I got into it, and this was in about 2012, and I've been here at Palmer and a couple of other schools ever since. And the greatest thrill of this is seeing some students when they come in and I work with them the first time, they're like, "I don't know, I'm totally lost." And then by the end of the school year, they're working all the way through, working on the hard problems, getting them right, understanding where they're at. And I don't know how much I contribute to that. Well, most of that is their hard work and the teachers working with them, but it's gratifying to see that progress.
So I am with the Tale Tellers. We are men and women. There's a small group of us, and we go into all the schools in the city that invite us. D11 is our best source of invites, which we love. We love serving this community. We do it for free because we love kids and we love stories. And for us, when you put the two together, it's just heaven. So we love being able to do that. There was a story that I told that has some serious elements in it. And one of the little girls, she said, "Oh, that's my house too." And she resonated with the problem in the story. And if I can tell a story that touches her in that place, and then helps her see a way to get through it, then that is really meaningful for me, and I love that. So those kinds of things and the joy that we get back from the kids, the love we get back is great. So it's perfect.
My job is to come to elementary schools. I target 1st through 3rd grade on when to call 911 and how to call 911, so in the event of an emergency, they know how to get help. So one of the best things about my job is to be able to see the training that we've done in the elementary schools in action, that it's worked. We had a student a couple years back at Halbert Elementary over on the west side of town. He went through our mobile classroom display, which is a house fire. We teach when to call, how to call 911, and then we put them in a safety situation, which is a house fire, and he was able to apply that training 2 weeks later in his home when he was home by himself. They had a fire contained to the dryer in the house filled with smoke, and he got down low. He crawled and checked doors, and he dragged 2 big dogs out of the house and called 911 from a safe location at the curb. So when you can see what you're doing in the classroom is effective, it makes you feel good.